Can ChatGPT replace software developers? Common misconception about ChatGPT is that it can perform all types of programming and can take the place of a programmer. So to answer this question, first of all, try to understand what is ChatGPT. ChatGPT has been trained on a large data set that allows it to understand a wide range of topics and generate human-like responses to our questions. Unlike humans, it has huge hardware to understand a wide range of data and can even respond to our queries. But it doesn't have true understanding or consciousness like a human. We can think, make decisions, and can understand emotions, whereas ChatGPT can only respond to our queries based on our input, nothing more than that. So it's funny to think that it can replace a developer. Moreover, ChatGPT cannot be trained to fulfill all our needs. Yes, it will improve over time, but it will never be able to make decisions on human behalf. Despite it has powerful hardware, but it lacks emotion and is incapable of making decisions. And it can also produce inaccurate data. So a human will always be required to see if the response it is giving is correct and can be used. Yes, ChatGPT and other AI will definitely replace a lot of manual labor. The position in which no decisions or human intervention are required, where there is no need for a human mind, will be eliminated for sure. For example, if you are a blogger and you are just copying the content and posting it rather than thinking creatively, jobs of this nature will be replaced for sure. Huge amount of data were used in ChatGPT, but it won't be able to answer all of our questions. Even though it will get better in the future, but still we need people to see if the response it is producing is correct. So let's not worry about the loss of developer jobs. Nobody can take you away. If you are working creatively, if you can take decisions and can understand the requirements well. Remember one thing, ChatGPT is just an AI bot. It has huge hardware and can be trained on a huge data, but cannot be trained to respond all our queries. Yes, ChatGPT is capable of wide range of programming related operations, including writing code, providing general guidance for testing and debugging, analyzing the code and providing possible solutions. However, it cannot completely replace software developers. Software development involves not only coding, but it also requires collaboration, creativity, critical thinking, and problem-solving skills. While ChatGPT is capable of producing code, but it cannot understand the specific requirements of a project. It cannot understand the full scope of a problem. These AI models cannot bring expertise, experience, and intuition that the human software developers bring to the table. In addition, a variety of skills other than coding are needed for software development, including project management, communication, domain knowledge, etc. These are the areas where human developers are required, where AI models might not perform effectively. In short, while AI language models can aid developers in their development process, it can make things go more quickly, but it cannot take the place of a person's knowledge and experience. It cannot bring the creativity needed for the software development. You will always need a human mind to write that question or requirement to get the result from ChatGPT. You will need a competent engineer to read the resulting code and determine if it works well and if it can be improved. You will always require a good human brain to figure out how to phrase the request to ChatGPT so that the computer writes the code and acts the way we want it to. So no AI can replace you now or in the future if you are creative and can work mindfully. Human mind is the most powerful mind. There is nothing that can beat the human mind. However, if you are performing the same task every day without having to make any decisions and without using your mind and creativity to finish the job, you should definitely worry about your employment. Alright, so that's the message I wanted to share with you. I hope you find this helpful. Thanks for watching, and if you like this video, make sure to subscribe for more. Thank you and see you next time.